guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ember, and today I really wanted to look at gentle messages from spirit. I really want to do like a very compassionate reading. I don't know, I just feel like it's important today. So we have 3 piles. This is pile 1, this is pile 2, and this is pile 3. So take a minute, pick your pile intuitively, whatever one you're most drawn to, and I will see you guys on the other side. Hi, pile 1. Welcome to your reading. So today we're looking at gentle messages from spirit. So for oracle cards, I pulled advocate, light attribute, inspires you to put compassion into action. And we have the shadow attribute, which is embracing negative causes or committing to causes for personal gain. We have martyr, light attribute, learning the transcendent nature of service to oneself for a cause. Shadow attribute, addiction to self-pity. We have dilettante, which is light attributes, delights in the arts without having to be professional, alerts you to the danger of becoming superficial in your pursuits. Shadow attribute, pretension to much deeper knowledge than you actually possess. We have satisfied and disappointed. We have the turquoise spectrum. Then we have the indigo spectrum. We have frustrated and encouraged. We have clear as a bell, 27, 20, lucky, and 11, escape. So indigo here, I'm just going to read it really quick, is trust, intuition, expansiveness, multidimensional, and collective consciousness. And turquoise is this one, self-worth, speaking from the heart, identifications of own heart's desire, walking the life path, motivation, and forward thinking. So first, I just really want to get into the fact that I feel like you guys lately may have been very frustrated, have been feeling really... I just get this sense that you've been feeling really out of place or maybe stuck. I just get the sense that life's been really hard lately. And I have to take a deep breath because I can feel your energy and I feel like it's heavy. There's a heaviness and a sadness that I can feel. And, the gentle message from spirit is that they love you and that you're not alone, and that this pain that you're feeling won't last forever. And I'm getting emotional because I feel like you really need to hear that you're not alone, that spirit loves you. I love you. I'm so sorry that you're going through something so hard right now. There's a deeper pain here. There's also this other pain, which has to do with this frustratedness or being frustrated over not being able to move forward. And I kind of get it has to do with a dream that you've wanted to kind of move into, a dream you want to go after. And I just get this really this really strong sense that you're feeling very discouraged and very frustrated and very sad about not feeling like you can move forward right now. But I do want to say that when we're going through a really hard time, it's really hard to move forward. And because when we're in survival mode, you guys, it's so hard to, first of all, get out of it, but it's also just hard to be in it. And when you're in survival mode, think about the word survival. It's all about just getting through, just surviving the next day. Sometimes things have to go on the back burner when that happens, dreams. Sometimes it can be relationships, which sucks, but people, sometimes we isolate. I isolate. So if you're isolating right now, you're not alone, and it's totally normal, especially when you're going through a heavy thing. It's so funny. I cannot believe I'm thinking about this, but I think it's called I+1. And it's this, when we are, I'll just explain it like the person who taught me explained it. When you do math, you can't, even if you have the most motivation and you have everything, you have the most motivation, you will work so hard. You cannot go to calculus without learning addition. You can't learn addition without learning what number 1 is and number 2 is. And so when it has to do with isolation, depression, and anxiety. Okay, so if you're depressed, and I'm talking about capital D depressed, not I'm depressed today. No, capital D depressed. I plus one, you know, we all think I plus one is, oh, when we're depressed, we, you know, get out of the house and it'll be super easy. Not super easy. We'll get out of the house and we got to go outside. Like, that's not I plus one. That's like I plus 36. I plus one is when you're in bed and you can't get out of bed because you're so depressed. I plus one is getting up and putting one foot on the floor and then getting back in bed. That's what I plus one is. And then the next day you do I plus two, which is you get out of bed, you put your other foot on the floor so you have both feet on the floor. Then I plus three is like you move to, you know, you move to like the other side of the room. And then so on and so forth. You know, I plus, you know, when you get to the shower portion, you know, I plus, you know, it's like you taking a shower, that's I plus whatever. But what you do first, you just turn the water on. And then you turn the water off and then you go back to bed. And then you turn the water on the next day and you get in the shower. That is a really super simple, but also really, what's it called? Very kind, but also, and you know what? You also give yourself a pat on the back if you put one foot on the ground when you're capitally depressed. Because I don't know about you, but when I'm depressed, it is the hardest thing in the world to just put my foot on the floor. And so we don't give ourselves pats on the back for things like that. And what you do every day is you give yourself a pat on the back for getting one foot out of bed, and then two, and then walking, and then going to the shower and turning the water on, and then taking a shower the next day. And then slowly and so on and so forth, you're going to get to where you need to be able to you know, feel better and also get out of the depression. And I just think it's a very amazing process that someone has taught me about. And, you know, this person's very amazing and they think about things in such an amazing way. And yeah, capital D depressed. I don't know if you guys are capital D depressed. I don't know if that's why I'm talking, probably is why I'm talking about it. But give yourself pats on the back for the small things that you do that may not seem like small, that may not seem like a big thing, but it is a big thing because it is the hardest thing in the world to get out of bed when you're depressed. It is the hardest thing in the world to take a shower when you're depressed and brush your teeth. And so I'm really just feeling this heavy energy with you guys. And the gentle message from Spirit is to take tiny steps. Don't do I plus 100 and think that, you know, you should be going after your dreams and going and doing all these things when right now just putting a foot on the floor and getting out of bed for 1 second is the hardest thing in the world for you guys, if that's the case here. I sense also this need to escape from life, this need to escape from the pain, and that is so understandable. I just want to encourage you to be very careful with how much you're using that escape. And if you don't have any coping tools, you guys, and escape's your only option, then if you're doing it all the time, it's very understandable. Here's the thing, you guys. I have dealt with addiction, and I have been a person that has used escape like a mofo, okay? And I didn't understand what was wrong with me. There's nothing wrong with me, by the way, and why I was using drugs. And I realized that when I came to an understanding after doing trauma therapy and a lot of in therapy, just in general, and group therapy, and I just did a ton of work, and I realized that the escape that I was seeking, it wasn't because I was morally wrong or because I was, you know, wanting to get fucked up. Like, it was, you know, partly that. It was because I wanted to escape my feelings. I wanted to escape my childhood. I wanted to escape I didn't know how to survive in the world without escaping. So if you're doing that, give yourself compassion. I just would also encourage you to get into some therapy. These readings are not meant to be therapy. So if you are capital D depressed, and if you are having a hard time with addiction and, or, you know, a bunch of other things, I mean, this can show up in relationships, codependency, gambling, shopping, I don't care, you name it. We use our phones to escape. If you're feeling like you have no other outlet for relief, I seriously, really, really, really would just compassionately encourage you guys to look into therapy, to get some help, get some support. Because I really feel like Spirit really wants you guys to have support. Spirit really wants you to have relief, and you will. And this is the other message. Don't give up on yourself. You will find relief. You will find hope. You will find it. And I'm emotional because I've been here, and it is not a place I would wish on anybody. And so if you are feeling as bad as I think you're feeling, then please give yourself some compassion and support for just putting a foot down and getting out of bed. And get some support, you guys. I really, 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 really encourage you to get some support, because you guys deserve support. You deserve relief. You deserve to feel okay. You deserve to not have capital D depression. You know what I mean? You just do. You do. We're all humans just trying to make it in this world, you guys. Okay, so I want to see what the tarot has to say. I'm really like feeling you guys' energy, and I'm so with you guys. I really, really am very with you in what's going on, and you're just not alone. You're just not. From a girl on the internet, you're not alone. Okay, whoops, wrong one. I'm like completely out of my head, guys. I'm putting pile 2 down. Okay. Come on, Ember, let's do this. Okay. Okay, Spirit, is there any other messages from for pile 1? Any other gentle messages, Spirit? Anything else I need to see? Okay, so we have 7 of Pentacles. We have 7 of... Oh, that's so interesting. Okay, I'll talk about it in a minute. In case you guys... I always wonder if you guys want to skip forward to because it's quicker. Upside down or right side up? Upside down. Queen of Wands. Okay. Oh, that's upside down. We've got 6 of Pentacles. Upside down. Wait, reverse. I always say upside down. Okay. 3 of Cups in reverse. We've got King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, I'm going to do 2 more. I always do that. Then the cards are in the wrong space. We've got 4 of Swords in reverse. Yeah. You're exhausted, you guys. And we've got the Wheel of Fortune. But look at that! Sorry, I got excited. It's amazing. Okay. Okay, so first of all, I saw this Black Jaguar. And I have been calling in Black Jaguar magic lately, and so I just wanted to give this a little bit of a tip for you guys. So if you're feeling afraid, if you need a sense of safety, call in Black Jaguar. Black Jaguar is there to help you. This animal spirit is there to help you feel safe, is to help you watch over you. Like, I call on Black Jaguar, especially at night, because I have nightmares. I have a lot of trauma, and so I have a lot of nightmares. Even though I've healed a lot, like it's just always going to be like that for me. And, or hopefully, we'll see. I don't know if it will. That's a belief. I don't know if it'll always be like this for me. I'm hoping it won't, but it may be. I'm accepting if it is. But I think Spirit, just for this right here, really wanted me to talk about Black Jaguar and Black Jaguar magic, and calling in the Black Jaguar to help you feel safe and to help you with nightmares. And every time I call in Black Jaguar, I literally never have nightmares. And obviously, I think it's important. It's helped me so much. And I think it could help you guys too. I kind of get the sense, I'm getting a sense of like trickery or something. I don't know if it's someone. I think it's somebody else. I think there's someone in your life that is pushy, demanding, self-righteous, that is causing, maybe betrayed you in some way. That betrayed you some way. I'm going to hold on one second. Yeah, so I feel like there's somebody that hurts you. You're exhausted. You want to plant seeds for long-term growth. But like this energy is causing you to feel stagnated and not able to move forward. You're isolating. I feel like it's just a really hard place to be in. You're Uranus, this is just basically more of the same, of the space that you're in. But I do want to say with this Wheel of Fortune card, this is all about talking about getting out of this energy. You are on the upturn of getting out of this energy. Like, life is always like this. Like, it's going to go up and down and up and down. And you've been in a downslope for, I feel like, quite some time now, guys. But Spirit is saying that this Wheel of Fortune card, I just want to put it here. It's important. Sorry, I'm screaming. But it's so important, you guys, because you're not going to be in this energy forever and you're coming out of it. And you're really, I think self-care right now, finding support, finding people that love you, like truly love you and keep you safe is going to be so important for you guys. This Wheel of Fortune just tells me that it's turning. The tide is turning. Don't give up. Relief is coming. Hope is here. It's here. This reading is to give you hope. This reading is to give you like this. First of all, to tell you that you're not alone, to give you compassion, to give you love, to tell you that Spirit's on your side, to tell you that this is not going to last forever, and that this is turning over. This is not going to last forever. You're almost out of it, you guys. And so to just keep holding on. Spirit's just saying keep holding on because this is not going to be like this forever. And this energy is moving and you're moving out of it. You are moving out of it. So I wanted to get, where is it? I wanted to get any more messages, Spirit, any more gentle messages for pile 1. Universal Mother. Yeah, call on Mother Gaia. Call on the Earth Mother, Universal Mother. Their grounding cords are great. Self-care. There it is. Spirit's really talking about putting self-care right now, being so gentle. And I'm talking like gentle. Because maybe part of the hard part that's been hard for you is judging yourself for being in this space of not moving, being in this space of feeling so awful and not knowing why. And having compassion for the fact that you may not know exactly what's going on. I get the sense that there's something that's not clear that's happened to you. I get the sense that something may have happened to you when you were younger or in a high school, and you may have had a protective mechanism called disassociation that may have kept you from remembering it. And this is not for everyone. So if this bothers you in any way, just totally disregard, totally don't take this part. But some of you may resonate and be like, you know what, I don't know why I'm feeling so bad. You know what, I don't know, like there may be something. And that's why getting into therapy could be very helpful for you guys, because if you have any sort of disassociation, it is indicative of trauma. And that's my personal opinion. I think it's actually opinion of other medical professionals, but it's also my personal opinion because that's what happened to me. I literally was sexually abused from the time I was a child until I was 14. And I had no memory of it until a year and a half ago. Okay. Like literally none, but I was using drugs. I was in so much pain my whole life. I didn't know how to get out of it. And I didn't know what was going on. I was like, I feel like there's something I felt like there was something massive that happened to me, but I also didn't have the ability or love for myself to say, maybe there is something that happened to me and maybe I should look at it. But I went into therapy anyways because of addiction, which I will always be grateful for addiction, because I don't think if I would have been able to just kind of like mosey on in life and be miserable, but not be so miserable that I needed to use drugs, then I would have never found healing. And so I would have never gotten to trauma therapy. And so I just want to like say that if you are feeling like shit every single day, miserable, and you have capital D depression or capital A anxiety, or you're using escape mechanisms to get out of it, there may be something that you don't know about. It's so possible. Or maybe you do know about it. Maybe you do remember it. And maybe it's just really hard to face. And so again, I would very, very, very much recommend trauma therapy. I would very, very much recommend just being so gentle, not judging yourself for where you're at, letting go, surrendering to, yeah, I feel bad today and I can't do anything. And that's okay. It is okay. It's so okay, you guys, to have days where you just can't get out of bed. I mean, it's not okay, like in the sense that like that's not okay and you shouldn't have to be going through that. But if your head's saying that you shouldn't be doing it and what's wrong with you and blah, 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 then that's not okay. And you don't deserve that. You deserve to be gentle with yourself and to be kind with yourself and to, you know, I'm going off on a tangent. Okay. Anything else, Spirit? new beginnings. It came out like this and then it went like this. So that it's like literally I felt like it was turning up. And that's what I'm saying. There's a new beginning. And look at all these blue. You had a blue in the beginning. I don't think I talked about this, but you had a lot of blue in the beginning. And obviously these cards are kind of blue, but there are some that are not. There's blue, and you know, blue's the throat chakra, and speaking out and saying your truth of I need help, maybe speaking out and saying I need help is what needs to happen. And blue's coming in your reading so much because it needs to be said. It needs to be done. And spirit saying you need to ease, you not you need to, but is encouraging you to get support, is encouraging you to use your voice to get help. Healing hands came out like this and then did this. So you're going into healing, you guys. You're going to be looking at some more healing. Okay, two more spirit, and then I'm going to get some other cards really quick. So this one came out, Divine Gateway in reverse, okay? And we have Taking Back Your Power in reverse. Yeah, I just think this is, maybe you're feeling really disconnected from spirit and taking back your power. I mean, this energy is hard to be in your power with. I know, it's hard for me to be in my power, and I have done so much healing, you guys. So being in this energy, it's very hard to be in your power. And spirit's just saying that you're going to feel more connected. You're going to take your power back once you but once you start healing and looking at and getting support, the very, very, very needed support that you need and deserve. Okay. Spirit, I want to get some like really lovely messages from you. Let's see what they say for this pile. Okay, so we've got forgiveness. You are who you are because of your history. Every experience has helped you grow. Karma can be released through forgiveness and release. Holding on to disappointment serves no positive purpose. Wonderful happenings are emerging. Openly embrace possibility and feel the light of your beautiful soul flow through. We have renewed purpose. A kind gesture from a surprising source restores your faith in humanity and rekindles a flame of excitement, creativity, and joy. Surface as you experience a sense of oneness and interconnectedness with all of life. With this comes a revitalized sense of intention and inspiration. And then we'll just do one more. Golden Path. We have, you are a beautiful, gifted, and sensitive soul, traveling a golden path full of creativity and light. You are on your way to fulfilling your heart's deepest desires. Enjoy each precious moment along with your path to ever greater love and wisdom. Namaste. I want to get, you know what? I want to get one more. Okay, we've got, something is coming to life. All things exist within all things. As infinite breaths lie dormant within each breath, all of creation lies dormant within each thought. Creation is the essence that gives life to matter through thought, will, or a hidden desire of the soul. Positive news is forthcoming. Something is about to manifest. I mean, like, we got renewed purpose, we've got something is coming to life, and we've got golden path. All these three cards, like, indicate to me that something amazing is going to be coming, and I think that that is going to come through your healing. There also could be something else that comes from externally, but I think really getting internally clear and internally support, internal support for yourself, and really looking at the way your thoughts are moving and in and out and what you're thinking about and how you're talking to yourself is going to be so, so helpful, and getting the very, very needed, and again, completely okay help is going to help you guys so much. Pile one, I love you guys so much. I am so, so with you. I just hope that this reading gave you some compassion and some surrender and some letting go and some love, because you so deserve to be loved. And I just am like pouring my heart out and pouring my love towards you guys and pouring my support and my light. And I really hope that it helps. I really hope that it brought you some peace and relief, because you guys deserve peace and relief. You so do. We all do. We all deserve to feel relief. I can't tell you how much relief has helped me. I have never felt relief until this last year and a half. And ever since I found it, I haven't needed to use drugs, and I haven't needed to escape, and I haven't needed to feel so awful anymore. I haven't felt so awful anymore. I've just loved myself. And so please comment below if you're having a hard time, and email me. I will email you back, and if you need some support, please email me. Leave a comment if you want. I will always respond. And I hope you guys really like the reading, pile one, and my heart is with you, and I will see you guys next time. Hi, pile two. Welcome to your reading. So today we're really looking at gentle messages from spirit. So we have Exorcist, light attribute, freeing yourself and others of destructive impulses, shadow attribute, fear facing your own demons. We have Avenger, light attributes, desire to balance the scales of justice, righteousness on behalf of society or oneself. We have shadow attribute, restoring to violence in the name of a cause. We have athlete, light attribute, dedication to transcending physical limits, including handicaps, development of personal willpower and strength of spirit. We have shadow attributes, misuse of athletic ability for selfish ends. Oh, hold on. Sorry. Something came up on my computer. Sorry. Misuse of athletic ability for selfish ends, false sense of invulnerability and entitlement. We have 19, opportunity, 24, mirrors, 14, ripe fruits. We have Archangel Arachiel, awakening knowledge and divination. We have Archangel Azrael, celestial peace and unity. We have mistake and understanding for 35. We have 2, challenge and acknowledge. So I really feel like this pile is doing a lot of work, like a lot of work on balancing their shadows, their darkness, and their light. And I just get this sense of like resilience from you guys, and you're challenging yourself. Like all these 3 cards really just speak to me about challenging yourself, pushing yourself to a limit, and healing. And there could be a sense that maybe you're pushing yourself too hard. And even in healing, this is something I do. I am like healing. And I'm like pushing myself all the time. And sometimes I need to back off and like just live. And so maybe there's like this sense of just needing to just live for a little bit. And I'm not saying back off healing. I'm just saying make sure that you're living and resting and taking time for yourself in that way. Mirrors, I get this sense that like there's somebody else in your life that's like being a mirror right now, and that could be in a good way or not a good way or a bad way. I hate using words good and bad, but I use them a lot because that's what I grew up with, and that's what I think about all the time. Good and bad, when nothing really is good or bad, and it's so much better to not talk in terms of good and bad. But mirrors, there may be someone that's mirroring you that may be causing annoyance, irritation, anger, and it's maybe triggering you in some way, and getting really clear on why is this person triggering me, and is there something in them that sorry, I'm just feeling anxiety. My hands are shaking. It is cold. Is there something in them that is causing me to not like them, or is there something in me that's being triggered with them? And really looking at what that is could be very helpful. I'm feeling anxiety. It's anxiety, but it's also I'm just getting a handle on your guys' energy. I'm just feeling your energy. It's anxiety, and it's it's so hard to tell between anxiety and excitement sometimes because they're so similar. You may be a person that deals with anxiety, and it may be very challenging for you to get a handle on your anxiety. Anxiety is so hard to deal with, you guys. I'm so with you if you have anxiety. I really am. I experience anxiety too, and it can manifest in different ways. It can manifest as hypervigilance. It can manifest as just a feeling, but it can manifest as always trying to keep yourself safe. And maybe that's something that you've been trying to tackle. Always future tripping on like in the way that, or future predicting. Always on future predicting, on trying to figure out how can I keep myself safe, or what's going to happen, or coming up with a lot of scenarios to try to keep yourself safe in a situation. But really, I don't know is an answer. I don't know. And it can be, and getting really in the moment right now will be very helpful for you guys. Doing things that keep you in the moment. It's funny because athlete came up, and it could be sports. Maybe looking into a sport to really get you out of your head, because I feel a lot of intrusive thoughts. I feel a lot of like negative beliefs that have maybe been brought up, or shadow attributes that have been brought up, and that's something that you've been really trying to work on. And so I think one of the messages the Spirit wants to say is find things that cause you to use your movement, your body. It could be sports, it could be dancing, it could be just walking, it could be anything. Even something simple will really help you guys to maybe get out of your head a little bit more, because there is anxiety. But Spirit also wants to talk about this opportunity and ripe fruits. There's an opportunity coming in for you guys. I get a sense that there's going to be somebody that's coming to you with an offer, not of love, but like of a passion project or work, or maybe you're getting an opportunity with work. I see somebody approaching you externally and giving you an opportunity to start something new and to work with them as in like a teamwork type of thing. And so Spirit's saying that that's coming in for you. And maybe that's something that you've been worried about, like not getting work opportunities or something, and that's been causing a lot of anxiety, maybe money issues. So Spirit's saying that that's coming in for you guys. Is there anything else? I don't know if you're spiritual. I think a lot of people that come here are spiritual, and I kind of always assume that you are, and then some people might not be. But if you are spiritual, I really get the sense that you're going through an awakening because of all this healing that you've been doing psychologically. But there could be some help in getting spiritual healing, but also getting connected to Spirit can be very helpful. Call on Spirit to help you with calm. Call on Spirit to help you. Ooh, the tapping method. I just came up with the tapping method right now. There's something, I talked about this in one other video, so if you've seen it, skip forward, but there's a tapping method and there's an app for it called, I think it's a tapping app. And it basically, you take your two fingers and you start on your forehead and you tap like this up above your eyebrows, and then you move underneath your eyes. And then you move underneath your underneath your nose above your lip, and then you just keep tapping like this, and you breathe really deeply, and then you do it underneath your chin, and you just kind of do it on your face, and you just kind of just keep doing it. And it really helps me feel better when I'm having anxiety, because it really tells your body that you're safe. It tells your body that you're not in danger, because I really get the sense that your anxiety is coming from something because you were put in danger in some way. And it doesn't have to be like danger as in like you were like assaulted. You could have been assaulted. I've been assaulted. So if you have been, I'm so sorry. But I just want to talk about this anxiety is coming from a place of something deep that happened to you, and the way you reacted to it. And I'm sorry. I really felt you guys right now. Yeah. You've been through something really, really, really difficult, really painful, really traumatic. Wow. You know, for me in my readings lately, I've been really trying to figure out how to be the most honest, but also do my best, but not let my brain take over. And my brain really wanted to zoom past this and not feel the feelings. But what I've been doing, what I've been really getting really good at, and a skill that I've been developing, is really getting connected to people's energy, not just the thoughts, but the feelings. And the feeling here, I felt so overwhelmed in a sense, and also a lot of anxiety and a lot of feeling of just like, like it's like, like I don't know how to explain it. I'm hoping I'm explaining it right. But you've been through really, and breathing is going to be really helpful for you guys. You've been through something really difficult, and your thoughts are very strong. And that's another reason why I'm having a harder time, and not harder time, but like my brain wants to take over and keep moving and like go, and like have all these thoughts and blah, blah, blah. And that's because your brain's doing that too. And just to have compassion for the fact that your brain is trying so hard to keep you safe. And it's like the primal part of our brain. There's a primal part of our brain that just wants pleasure and wants to avoid pain. And sometimes, and that's helpful, it keeps us from dying, but it also can keep us from healing. And so really facing what happened to you in a very supportive, and only with therapy, not only, but in therapy, ideally, trauma therapy, any kind of therapy that really helps you feel supported and helps you really look at this and able to face this with enough support to be able to handle it, have relief, and then move through it. That could be very helpful for you guys if you're not already doing it. I really kind of already feel like you're in therapy and or in some kind of spiritual therapy. There's some kind of therapy happening already with these cards. I can feel it. I feel like you're like, yes. So just keep on doing what you're doing. Spirit's just like thinks you're amazing and thinks that you have come so far, and just literally thinks and admires you so much for how much you are facing this, how much you are looking at this, how much you're trying to battle your brain, how much you're trying to drop into your feelings, how much you're like dealing with this feeling, it hurts my heart, just dealing with these feelings, this horrible thing that happened to you, or horrible things that happened to you. says fear of facing your own demons and also freeing yourself and others of destructive impulses. You're really facing your fears. You're really facing your demons, but not even your demons, just the things that you've been through. I don't like the word demons because I don't know. I just don't. Not in this. Not right now. Not for this reading. Not for this card. Not like I'm fine with the card, but I mean like for what we're talking about. Like I don't know how to explain it. I'm getting really like in my head, but you're facing your trauma, you're facing the stuff that you've been through, and that is so admirable. And Spirit's just saying that they are here to give you compassion, that they're here to tell you to stop being so hard on yourself, that they're here to tell you that you've done so much work, you've grown so far, and you just keep on growing, and give yourself a pat on the back, some rest, some love, some extra support. I kind of feel like you guys also need extra meaningful support in your life right now. I'm going to look at the tarot and see. I just like really need to breathe right now, you guys. It's like the anxiety is very strong with you guys, and I just feel I'm just really sorry that you're having to even go through that right now, because that is it's very, 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 very hard to be in, and I'm sorry that you're in it right now. I really, really am. I can't think right now. Where's my cards? I'm like, what did I do with my cards? I literally did this with pile one where I'm like, I just can't think right now properly. I feel like everyone needed these gentle messages. I kind of felt when I was doing this reading at first, I was like, I need to look at some gentle messages, because I felt like the collective right now is going through a hard time, and the first pile was really going through a hard time. You guys are really going through a hard time. It's a different sense of a hard time. I think you guys are dealing more with anxiety, and they're more dealing with just depression. And so, but it's all like very similar. So if you were drawn to pile one and you have capital D depression, I would very, 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 very much encourage you to watch that video if you're drawn to it, if you feel like you want to. Okay, so we've got strength in reverse. Yeah, you're really feeling like you're really not the hermit upright. Yeah. You're really feeling like you don't have the strength right now, but you guys do. And Spirit's here to tell you that you do. Queen of Pentacles upright. I feel like that's your therapist. I don't know why. I'm like, that's a therapist. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Ooh. I also am like trying to move slower in these readings because like I'm like, trying to move so quick. Okay, Temperance, upright, balance. Yeah. Balance is really important in life right now. Temperance. 3 more, Spirit. Queen of Swords, upright. Yeah, there's a lot of support coming in for you guys. I see a lot of support coming in for you guys. 6 of Wands in reverse. I'll just do one more. We have 5 of Swords. Okay. I don't know why I feel like something happened recently. Is this recently, Spirit, or not recently? It's recently. I feel like something happened with somebody where they like humiliated you or something, which is awful. Oh. I feel so sad right now. Someone really hurt you. Someone really humiliated you. Someone really humiliated, or someone really made you defeated. Maybe it wasn't humiliated. I feel like it was humiliated, but it might not be humiliated. That's very specific. But it could be, you just felt defeated over something that someone did to you. It could be from childhood, but it also is recently. I think what happened is something recently happened to you that made you feel defeated. Someone may have hurt you. Someone may have humiliated you. And that really caused a lot of your childhood stuff to come up. Or stuff that happened to you when you were younger. Yeah, there was some kind of an argument or a disagreement or a conflict happened. I want to get a few more spirits. Can I have a few more? I want to see what's coming in really quick for you guys. I really want to see what the future energy for you guys is right now. I haven't done this with anyone else. Look at that. The sun. See? The sun. I want to get 2 more. What future energy is coming in? 10 of Wands. Wow, guys. You guys. See? It's coming. And Page of Wands. I get wow. You guys. I'm so happy. Oh my God. I mean, there is still uphill struggle, right? Like this card's about uphill struggle. But then we have the Page of Wands, right? Yes. I'm like, am I getting this right? Yes. Then we have good news coming in. Bright ideas, growth, adventure, fearlessness. That's coming in. And we have the Sun, you guys. And that's all about hope and love and like a new beginning. And like, I just feel like a new beginning's coming in. You're still going to have an uphill battle. Like we always are, especially with just life as an uphill battle. But I really get the sense that this stuff is shifting for you, Pile 2. So don't give up. You are doing so amazing. You guys are so strong. And you've been so hurt. And it's just like Spirit's here to tell you the gentle messages. The Sun's coming in. Like, I got Sun will come out tomorrow. You know what I mean? And the Page of Wands, like this new good news is coming in internally and externally, you guys. Okay. I want to get some gentle messages from Spirit. I just want to get some more, see what else is going, see what else there has to be. But it's shifting, you guys. It's like we got the Wheel of Fortune in the first pile, and that was like all about it's shifting for them and it's shifting for you guys. And it's all about not giving up and keeping on feeling and keeping on going and giving yourself rest and love and compassion. Okay, Spirit, anything else? We've got redemption in reverse. I feel like that's your belief. Your belief is that you don't maybe deserve redemption, and that's not true. And Spirit's inner child. It's funny because inner child came in reverse, but it was like turning. I think getting really connected to your inner child is going to be very important, you guys. Doing a lot of inner child work and getting really quiet and when you're feeling triggered, yeah, energy shift. Is that right or reverse? It's reverse, yeah. I don't know, you guys. I don't know if this card's like you don't believe that you're going to have an energy shift, but Spirit's really, really telling you that you are. I'm like, where's it turning? The path is, see, did you see that? It was like this. And that like is telling me that your path is turning. Okay. 2 more, Spirit. We've got trust in reverse. Yeah, like someone's really hurt you, and rebuilding trust with yourself first is going to be very important. But you know, finding people that you can truly trust and being cautious about when you meet them. And like, and then if you do find someone that you can trust, it really is about taking that brave step to being like, okay, I can trust you for real. And we have self-care. Self-care is so important for you. It came out in pile 1 too, guys. But seriously, pile 1, I really feel like you guys should watch pile 1. I really, really do. You guys, yeah. Pile 1 will be very helpful for you guys. Okay, Spirit. And then I want a couple messages from you. Some stuff we need to talk with them about. Okay. So we've got a new perspective. Though you may not see it, you are a jewel. What you consider to be imperfect is your illusion. You shine eternally, even in darkness. Focus on your inner light to discover truth and wisdom that are unique to you. Your awareness is expanding and dimensions and spiritual pathways are open. These pathways in the path. That Spirit saying twice that spiritual pathways and just a new path is coming. We've got sacred space. A profound transformation is transpiring in your soul. There is a whole new world brewing. Remember, we are the co-creators of our collective reality. It's time to start a revolution of calm stillness and gentle humanity to unite, celebrate differences, and welcome diversity in ideas, beliefs, and thought. And we have inner wisdom. 1,000 thoughts will come and go. Allow them to come, but do not attach. Allow them to go. Focus on your inner light, the wisdom of your soul, for it alone is true and everlasting. Be guided by your heart. You have it all that it takes to achieve what you want. I really feel like with this group, your thoughts are so strong and they're not very nice. And getting really connected to your heart space and your feelings is going to be important. Getting really connected to your inner child. I think that's all I have for you guys, but I just want to give you so much love and compassion for how hard this energy is to be in and how much you deserve to have love, hope, trust, good relationships. You have an opportunity coming in for you. You have an energy shift happening. Even if you don't believe it's going to happen, it's going to happen. I'm telling you it's going to happen. And Spirit's saying it's going to happen. And try not to be so hard on your guys' self. Seriously, you guys are so hard on yourselves. And you don't deserve that. You deserve to be nice to yourself. You deserve nice things. You deserve love and compassion. Like I just said, I said it like 3 times, but you really do. If you need support, please email me or comment. I seriously will totally respond and be there for you guys. I hope you guys like my reading. Like and subscribe if you can, and I will see you guys next time. Hi, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading. So today we're getting gentle messages from Spirit. So we have mediator, light attributes, gift for negotiating fairness and strategy in personal and professional life, respect for both sides of an argument. Shadow attribute, negotiating with an ulterior motive or hidden agenda, either personally or professionally. We have damsel, light attributes, understanding the nature of healthy romance inspires you to rely on yourself, and shadow attributes, waiting for a knight to provide for you seduction by a romantic illusion. We have addict, light attribute, helps you recognize and confront addictive behavior. Shadow attributes, compromises integrity and honesty, allows an addictive pattern to have authority over your inner spirit. We have 36, healing fairy. We have 1, spark. We have 8, perceptivity. We have grace and joy. We have misunderstand and, receptive? No. Perceptive. Wow. Perceptivity and perceptive. Oh my God. Sorry. We have exciting and bored. Okay. So, I just want to get into your energy a little bit. So, you've been really confronting your codependency and your addiction, if you have an addiction, or just addictive tendencies. I really relate to both of those things, by the way. I definitely have codependency, and I'm still healing it. It is not something that I have a handle on. I mean, I have a handle on it, but I just mean, like, it's not something that I fully healed. I don't know if it's something that you can fully heal, fully, like, just be done with healing. Maybe you can. Maybe I'm wrong. I think that's one of my beliefs. That's one of my negative beliefs, is that healing can never be completed. I think that healing is always going to be a journey, and it's not about reaching the end destination, but it's about the journey. And I think you guys are learning that too. You're really you're a very good friend. I just get the sense you're such a good friend. Your energy is really nice to sit in. But I also feel like, see, I'm shaking. I also feel like anxiety and pain. And so I am an addict. I don't like labeling myself as an addict because I don't like to say that, because it's not all of who I am. It's a part of me. And I don't know if you've been dealing with addiction or trying to overcome addiction or overcome addictive tendencies, but if you are, I just want to, like, give you my love and my understanding, and, like, you're not alone if you are. And also, it's like the hardest thing I ever have done, but it also led to me to so much healing, and led me to understanding myself, and led me to so many wonderful things. And so I have such a gratefulness for having been an addict and been an addict. You guys have a lot of anxiety too. Wow. All 3 piles have had anxiety, and pile 1 had a lot of depression. And it's just, I really felt called to do a reading about gentle messages, because I really feel like, I just felt like the collective was having such a hard time. I've been having a hard time the last few days. I didn't even want to do a reading because I felt so much anxiety and just pain, and I have trauma, and I don't know, I think it's also in the air right now. I think that with the eclipses and stuff, I think there's something astrologically going on as well. And so I just want you to have that, like, understand that you may be feeling a lot, and it could be energy that's not even yours, that's in the universe. I got the fairies are really helping you heal right now, and you guys are very perceptive. There's a lot of new information coming in for you guys, like a sense of just really new information channeling. But I just got this hit right now, and you guys have a lot of anxiety, and you're feeling really afraid. Not afraid, it's like it might be anger a little bit. I'm trying to figure out this feeling. I'm sorry, guys, give me 5 seconds. But you guys have been finding relief. You guys know how to handle your anxiety. You guys know how to find relief in anxiety, because I just felt relief right now. Maybe also it's like being seen. I see you, pile 3. You are seen. I wish I could talk to each and every one of you, because I would tell you that each and every one of you, that you're seen and loved here, and that you have somewhere to go where you won't feel so alone. I hope. That's my goal, is to give up space where you feel understood, where you feel seen, where you give yourself compassion, where you feel compassion for me, where you feel compassion for spirit. Oh, you guys are so nice. I just got like this hit of love. Oh, I'm sorry. I just feel like really grateful that like I get to do this. I feel really grateful that I get to be there for people. Like, I feel really grateful that I can use my gifts and I can feel seen, because you guys, it's not for me. It's not just about like I get to see you, but I get to feel seen too. And I get to feel like, wow, people actually like me. Like what? Like, because like I've been my whole life, I've been very misunderstood, and maybe you have too. I've been very like hurt by a lot of people, my parents as well, and also hurt and like really hurt in high school. And a lot of people were so mean to me, and I feel like maybe that happened to you too, because that's why I'm talking about it. But you felt really misunderstood, and maybe you've been really coming to a space recently of feeling not feeling misunderstood, but like feeling finally like you are being understood, finally finding people that understand and see you and love you for who you are. And maybe you're doing something to help other people, and maybe that's also making you feel seen like I am. And so like I just get the sense that like, look at this grace and joy. You guys are so wonderful. Spirit's saying you have such grace, you have such joy, but you also have grace and joy coming in for you too. Like it's double fold, triple fold, but I made it double. I feel like you guys are like my besties. It's so cool. I can talk to you guys. You guys are so amazing. I swear, I'm talking and I can feel the way you're responding to this video, and it makes me feel so like happy, because like, I don't know. It's just nice. It's really nice to be in your energy. It's really nice to feel your energy. It's really nice to see the work that you're doing. You guys are doing so much work to heal so much of your stuff. And like, I don't even have to go into like healing. Like, I mean, I can go into healing modalities, but I don't even have to really give you advice, because I kind of feel like you guys you've been figuring all this out yourself. And that is so beautiful and wonderful and brave. You're so brave to go after some of this stuff. You're so brave to confront your anxiety. You're so brave to confront the bad things that have happened to you. You're so brave to look at addictive tendencies if you have them. You're so brave to look at codependency and new relationships. Looking at codependency, if you find the way to love yourself, you're only going to usher in amazing relationships, because you're going to love yourself and understand what you deserve and know your self-worth. And you guys are really doing that. And I just think that that is so amazing. And I'm just so proud of you guys for having the bravery to say, I want to look at this, and looking at it and loving yourself through it, and being really perceptive and understanding it yourself at just a whole different level. Spirit, I want to look at the tarot and see if there's any other gentle messages you have for pile 3. We have 3 of cups. Look at these little, look at them. They're like, Wah! Sorry. I love raccoons. They're so cute, and they're also scary, but they're cute. The Fool, a new beginning. Look, I just feel like you've been surrounded by really good people lately, or you're going to be surrounded by really good people lately. Really people that give you support. Up or down? Down. 9 of Cups in reverse. Because I think there's been somebody that's hurt you in the past, and you're now learning, like, this Knight of Cups card really makes me feel like that you may have been really hurt in a relationship, and through loving yourself and finding new people and finding people that really champion you and love you is been really healing for you, and it's going to continue to be very healing for you. And if you don't have meaningful relationships or people that are supportive of you, that's coming in to kind of help you heal through this codependency that you've been feeling. 5 of Cups, okay. King of Pentacles. Yeah, King of Pentacles. Yeah. You know what? I also got the sense that you may be ushering in a new romance through healing your codependency. I really feel like it. Upside down or right side up? Okay. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, this is really turning for you guys. The Empress. Yeah. You guys are really nurturing yourselves. You're nurturing yourselves, and you're receiving nurturing from other people. You feel like you can receive from other people now because you feel like you deserve it. And that is so amazing, pile 3, to be in a place where you're like, I deserve love because I love myself. Oh my God, to be in that space, you guys, to have been healing enough to be able to be in that space now when you haven't been in it before is so, so amazing. I'm so proud of you guys. Oh my God, I can't. I'm dying. I'm dying. The Wheel of Fortune, things are turning for you, and you're really just becoming an Empress and becoming nurturing and becoming more loving towards yourself, and it's ushering in so many opportunities. I get like a relationship coming in. I feel like a work opportunity coming in, or your work's thriving. I don't even feel, it could be an opportunity, but I feel like your work is thriving right now. And that's because you're really, 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 really looking at yourself and loving yourself and just looking at your emotions. And it's really hard for you to look at your emotions. I get the sense that it's very difficult. There's still broken cups that you need to look at. And you know that. Like, I don't need to say it, but you do. You know that. And so you're really just on this healing journey, and you should be so proud of yourselves, pile 3. Because this stuff, to overcome stuff like this, it's the hardest thing you're ever going to do in your life. It was the hardest thing I ever did. And so I'm so proud of you guys. And a new beginning's coming, you guys, and more relationships. I really get the sense that if you're not in a relationship, if you're in a relationship with someone romantically, it's going to be thriving or thriving right now or starting to thrive. If you're in a work situation already, it's thriving. If you're not in either of those, I get a sense that there's somebody coming in for you that's romantic that really will love you. And since you've worked on your codependency issues, that's not going to be codependent. And that is a freaking win. And same with the work. Like, there's another opportunity for work coming in for you too. I get the sense that there's more, look at rebirth. I get that there's a sense of more of like a relationship than work, but I feel like it's different from all of you. Okay, we've got inspiration. Yeah, inspiration's coming in. Maybe I kind of get the sense that you guys haven't been feeling inspired lately, but that's coming in spirit saying your sacral chakra is going to start activating more resilience. I said you guys are so resilient. I'm sorry. Oh my God, I was like, yes. I said you guys are so resilient. See, this was upside down. Resistance. I said you guys were so resilient in the beginning. It was like literally the first thing I said, because you guys are so resilient, and your resiliency is what's helping you move in this healing journey. And you're determined. You're determined not to give up. You're like, I'm not going to give up on myself. And that is all you need. I mean, really, truly, the determination to never give up on yourself is all you need to keep doing this. And you have that. And that's a no-brainer. And that is what's going to continually make your life better. It's going to continually help you heal. It's going to continually lead you on the right path, the healing hands. I also, you know what? It's funny because this came up before, but I was really getting the sense that they needed to heal. But with this, I get the sense you guys could be into Reiki. You guys could, healing hands. You guys have a healing touch to you. You're getting healing already, but you're helping other heal through your hands in some way. And that could be energetically. It could be through art. It could be through music. It could be through touch. You guys are very healing with your touch and your hands and your energy. I got redemption. Oh my God, you guys are going through redemption of yourself. Like a whole you is born. A whole new you is born, or has been there and has been awakening. Okay, Spirit, I just want to get a few more messages from you and see what pile 3 needs to hear. Gentle messages. Soul expression. Be courageous. Express yourself freely without censorship, and you will discover that you are far more than you have imagined. Let go of fear and doubt by reminding yourself that you are a child of the universe and that all in creation is one world, one heart, and one soul. Okay, we've got achievement. In your heart is a tapestry of stars spread across the infinite space of your soul. You are so much more than you think you are. Inside you is every resource, all you will ever need. With commitment, focus, and perseverance, you will achieve all that your heart desires. An eternal flame. Somewhere in this great expanse of atoms is a child you once were. Somewhere in this amazing creation dances every moment ever lived or yet to be. Each moment comes from a galaxy eons away, but ever so close, and I have come to tell you that you are eternally loved. You so are, pile 3. You're so eternally loved by me, by the universe, by yourself. Oh my God, you guys, I'm so proud of you. I just want to like give you guys my gratefulness for how amazing you are, and I'm so happy you're here if you're here, and thank you for watching me, and I hope I helped. I hope I gave you some encouragement just to keep doing you, because you guys are doing so amazing, pile 3. So please like and subscribe, comment if you want. I would love to comment back to you, and I will see you guys next time.